My dear cousin, I am beginning to think that Poseidon is holding a grudge against my husband. How else would you explain some of the latest rumors? A merchant claims that Odysseus has taken up with the enchantress Circe. Certainly, if Odysseus had his free will, he wouldn't be spending time with another woman. Then there's the local fisherman who spotted my husband's ship on the horizon, only to have a fierce wind blow the ship far to the west. Finally, a blind bard told a tale of cannibals destroying a small fleet of Greek ships that were on their way home from the Great War. Only the hand of Poseidon could push Odysseus into all of these treacherous situations. By now, Odysseus' absence from Ithaca is well known throughout Greece, and most presume that he is dead. Inevitably, hundreds upon hundreds of suitors have descended upon my home to pitch woo to me. At first it was a little flattering, I must admit, and my larders were more than capable of hosting Greece's nobility. But now, as I look over the rooms of my home, I see nothing but an ocean of layabouts. They've become loud and boorish, and I cannot possibly feed them all or provide them with enough wine. If you prepare some lavish and well-stocked homes for these noblemen, it will stem the suitor tide until I can think of a more permanent solution. Yours, Penelope.
We should be well on our way towards that. Set aside that right now, sure. We'll go ahead and start stockpiling fish as well. We can probably stop. Nope. Never mind. Gonna have to do that manually. Have to stop selling the olive oil, at least for a little bit, until we can regain a little bit of a stockpile. Okay, so what do we need now? Horses. Horses. We're gonna need some wheat. And we don't have that. What are they giving me? Fleece. Oh. Am I importing that? I think I might be. We can stop doing that now. And we will now take Ismarus's wheat. Land route, that's good. Don't have to worry about more coast. Is that this? This is them. This is they. Is this they? Yes. 8. No more wood. I could sell grapes. We've got a little bit of extra grape. But I don't want to sell all of it. All of it. Selling that. Tenedos is no longer trading. Ah, shit. So I don't have access to a market for my wine. It'll have to be grapes then. We'll have to sell the grapes. They buy olive oil. So I guess I could delete it and then turn it into Coursera. And then I'll just double down on the olive oil. But we need to get one to Ismarus anyway. Oh, we got one to Ismarus. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. Well, let me see. If I put a horse... That's going to be a very long way to go to get horses. We actually want to put that a little bit closer, I think. Which I could put right here, actually. What? Oh, we're at Manners right now. Oh, I'll just, Were they away? They're at home. Let's find out. This is a manor. It's got 16 people. My forces are home. There we go. Okay. Just took a little while to kick in. So now, basically, all I'm doing is just waiting for the fish to turn around. So that's cool, I guess. Okay. Wait, what does he do for blessings? Oh, he just fulfills requests. But he'll do that on his own. Yeah, let's stop taking wheat, because I don't actually need that now. Let's go ahead and sell 8 grapes. Because the thing is, he's not just going to sell 8 grapes, he's going to sell 3 batches of 8. And that might be too much. But we need to do something with that. Because I have nothing to do. I could just delete that. Well, you know what? I'm just going to let it run until we do this fish thing. 31 fish? 32 fish. Shortest episode ever. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and lay this into the other side as well.
My dear cousin, now that many of the suitors are lodged elsewhere, I've had more time to think. I've come up with a plan to keep them at bay a little while longer. I have sworn to these greedy men that I will pick one of them for my husband as soon as I finish weaving a burial shroud for old King Laertes, Odysseus' father. Every day, I will make a grand show of weaving the shroud. Then, under the cover of night, I will carefully unweave the day's work. Hopefully these fools won't catch on to my scheme. I hope Hermes protects you on your way to our new colony. Trouble abounds in our waters. Word has reached me that the Sirens tried to thwart Odysseus in his journeys, but that he somehow overcame their sweet, deadly song. Another seer reports that my husband was consulting shades in the underworld. My Odysseus certainly does get around, doesn't he? I just wish he'd get around to coming home. Yours, Penelope. My dear cousin, the word from Thrinacia vexes and amazes me. How can Odysseus be so smart and so stupid at the same time? How could he be misguided enough to eat Hyperion's entire herd of sacred magical cows? Doesn't Odysseus know that he is sure to incur the wrath of Apollo, Hyperion's good friend? Was there nothing else he could eat on that entire island? Then again, how could he be wise enough to navigate his ship through the Straits of Messenia? The narrow straits are flanked on one side by Scylla, the horrible multi-headed monster, and on the other by Charybdis, the swirling whirlpool that sends ships crashing to the ocean floor. Which did he choose, and how did he manage to avoid what should have been a certain death? While you're in Thrinacia, you may as well establish a settlement. If Odysseus has passed through the island once, perhaps he'll pass through again. Please be careful. I fear that Odysseus has made many enemies in his travels, and worry that these enemies will take their revenge on us. Yours, Penelope.
Okay, so assuming we're going to have Odysseus come in again, I need to remember now we've got nothing. We've got no food on this island. I need to remember that he's going to require wine and olive oil? Maybe I'll watch that episode while I'm planning out the city. But like, it's all gonna have to be on that side of the island. What I can do here, I'm not really sure. I guess maybe, well, no, because I have no food. It's gonna have to be imported. A mint? Where's the silver? It's all out on that little island. Okay, well that's not too bad. I mean, being able to mint my own money means that I can just do that, but where the hell am I gonna get onto the island? Because it's not... I mean, what? Well, I'll find out. Hopefully this won't bite me in the butt. So I've got this already set up. The elite housing there. I'm going to put one of my wharfs right there, the other one right there. I will put like the mints along here. They're gonna have to go very far to get to where they're going, but that's okay. If I actually take out that, if I dip that down, I still wouldn't be able to... If I actually... brought that around, might actually be able to fit more there. Okay. I'll just block that off there. Okay, so anyway, that guy's got that. Yeah. So here they come. I'm assuming the monster is going to spawn like right there or right in the middle of this. So I want to get done as quickly as possible before it comes. To that end, I have pretty much set up everything I need to get, presumably, Odysseus. We'll save the triremes for a little bit later. That's going to require bronze and wood. Still need 50 people. I'll take that, though. We'll go ahead and start distributing that right now. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Well, no. Never mind. Okay, I am buying that. Maybe I don't need to buy that much. At least not to begin with. And I'm buying the olives because I'm going to make my own olive oil. I got 8 fleece coming in and wine from there. Okay. So I've got a good bit of treasury already set up. Good, I think that's enough olive oil. I think that's, in fact, all of the olive oil. All of the oil. All of the oil that I will need. Distribute that, good. We'll go ahead and put down a gymnasium. What does Libya provide? Nothing I can't do without. At least right now. Fantastic. Don't need that. Have limited use of that. Is that what these guys need? Yes, that's what they need next. So let's do fleece. And I've actually got a bit of everything that I need now for them, so let's go ahead and put down these. Damn it. Well, fuck you. In that case, I'm gonna have to knock out some of this and start putting in the fish ponds. Okay, let's try it now. Still not in that one. Still not in that one. How can you not be pleased by this?
The great Zeus, and I will make you master of all you see.
Way ahead of you. Let's try that. There, perfect. Let's also make sure I am taxing them and they've got health care. I believe they're also going to need a bit of culture right to begin with, and we've got plenty of people, so let's go ahead and just do that. Put down the gymnasium, put down a theater, put down a podium. I guess we'll just put a drama school right here, and we'll have to put a college elsewhere, because I didn't make room for that. That's okay. Maybe I could put it there. That would be okay, right? What do these guys need? More culture. Podium. Actually, I could just put the college over here, and then just have the one college for both, and then save that for like a statue or something. Speaking of statues, gotta make sure I leave room for that. Okay. Isthmian Games. Okay, well, you know, 100 people. Let's go ahead and start putting in the mint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, that trireme is going to be there, so that's not going to... okay, well, 4 will be a good start. Right? Where are you guys going? You don't have access to this? Are you serious? You don't have access out here? Maybe it's because it's covered in trees. No, don't delete that. Now can you get to it? Oh, because there's a road missing. Although that really shouldn't affect it. Oh. Whoa, what? What the fuck? They can't go... There. They have to get that way. There we go. God, that's all kinds of fucked up. Okay, so that's done. Let's come back here and make sure these guys are getting what they need. Buildings, reducing appeal. Gonna have to make that happen on our own. So now they need olive oil. Speaking of olive oil, let's make sure I'm pressing some of my own. Guess I can put that along here. We're gonna have appeal problems doing this. But I also need to save room for an armorer. At least one. While I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and put these in. We need Ismaris. And I believe Pelos. Okay. So from you, I'll be importing 4. From you, I'll be importing 4 as well. And I guess for now, we just need the 1 armory. The 1 armory will do, and then we can get 2 presses for olive oil. And I will definitely need a statue as soon as I can get it. I should have gotten one for a population, surely. Just keep it nice and pretty like that. See what we can do.
Worship me, the great Zeus, and I will make you master of all you see.
Oh, and something I forgot here. No, no, no. I need food. And fleece. And oil. And that should be sufficient. May as well put down the oil vendor here as well. And how are we doing on the fish? Buying 12. Gonna need more. Let's buy 16. Okay, and there's the tenements. 1,000 people. Those aren't tenements, those are apartments. I'll take that. Oh, that's my tribute. All my tribute. Okay, that works too. Well, I'm only hanging on to this much olive oil because I know Odysseus requires a lot of it. That's enough people, I think, to begin a trireme. I can always turn them off, right? I think that was a thing. I only need them there to build, and then they can... As soon as the trireme's built, I can send them all home, so I'm not using up people. Oh, and there's one of my statues. Monuments, whatever. There we go. Okay. So that's as far as we need them to go. This counts as a residence. People are living here. They've got culture. Enough culture, anyway. Yeah, so as soon as that trireme... They need more armor, which I would assume then means I need more of those workers. How's my... way more expenses? Way more expenses. Okay. Well, I could put a little thing here. Then we'd have to contend with bad appeal there. Shoot. But I definitely don't have enough of these guys. Actually, what I could do... I could just put one of these here. Yeah, let's do that instead. Because they'll fit. So I may as well. Mint. I can fit 2 more mints. And actually, well, no. I mean, I could put a bridge across there. So, I now have got to do something like this, and that's going to eventually require another one of you. And let's put you there. And we'll put like a gazebo here. And just in case we need, well, we don't need another apartment. We don't need them because I've got my population goal. So we'll just, no. The flower garden. There we go. Good enough. We'll put another thing there. I could put one there now, I suppose. And that is sufficient. The Nemean games begin. Perhaps I should put down another armor smith dude. How do I send you home? All crude? What? Crude? So they're not home right now? What? What do you need? Okay, appeal for you, more culture for you. So if I do that, I'll definitely culture it up. Theater. Yeah, drama school. That'll get me whatever I need there. Should anyway. Okay, great. So now I'll have plenty of people.
I am Athena. Worship me, and a sacred grove will grace your city.
Could have sworn there was a way. Ah, there we go. It is unmanned. Oh. Oh. It just took a little while. Whoops. Well, if I truly do need for those people to go somewhere, I can deal with that. We need more fish, though. We need more fish. Actually, why don't I also buy wheat? We'll buy 16 wheat. I might actually need to now destroy one of the houses.
Look at all those flabby idlers without jobs. They should get in shape and find jobs.
There. That takes care of some of it. Okay, so, now we're basically just waiting for Odysseus to come. So I guess I'll pause and wait until that happens.
Go forth, my slithering Scylla, and do your worst!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, well, it's nice of you to give that to me now. Perfect. Jugs of olive oil. Okay, I see some olives that we need to pump. So let's, let's get another olive press in here. And I can probably afford to take less of that now. But, that was really good timing, too. I actually did not need to pause the game. Unfortunately, she's attacking all of the trade. What the hell? Been sitting here for months, and they finally get their asses in gear and make one amphora.
I am Athena. Worship me, and a sacred grove will grace your city.
One more. What are we doing? One more. Finally, Jesus. Okay. And now we're completely out of the olive oil. I actually don't need this much anymore, so we'll empty all that. And, I can save it for something. What exactly, I don't know.
The world-renowned Odysseus, King of Ithaca, is here.
Okay. Gonna do a little savey save. And he'll go out. It's a good thing I'd actually left a little area there for him to walk out. Hooray! And that's all she wrote. We'll go ahead and save again. So that was a fairly easy mission, all things considered. You just have to get Odysseus prepared ahead of time. And it really helps that you can just have the most basic of elite housing.
My dear cousin, you have seen Odysseus! My heart is leaping with joy. But curse his sense of honor. I understand his need to honor his vow to properly bury his fallen comrade, but what about his vows to me? Doesn't he know how eager I am to see him? Oh well, no one ever said that easy. I'm glad that Odysseus came to kill that nasty Scylla. You'd think it would be satisfied. Odysseus did feed it 6 strong, burly Greek soldiers so that he could sail his ship through the Straits of Messenia. I guess it had a craving for more. Leave Tydeus in charge of Thrinacia and hurry back to Ithaca. I need your help here at home. Yours,
Hooray!
Penelope.
Okay.